What's up, guys? We are back looking at some more NBA and MLB plays in today's video. Yesterday, we were a hook away from cashing our NBA play yesterday in Jalen Williams. J-Dub missed by 0.5, had him over 19.5. Ended on 19, unfortunate miss there. We've stayed crushing it, especially in the MLB, so I'm looking to get at you guys with some more winners in today's video. Let's hop in and let's keep cashing. You guys hit the like goal in yesterday's video, which is why we have 3 plays in today's video. If you want a third play tomorrow, yet again, get this video here to 200 likes, and I will drop a third play tomorrow for y'all. And while you're down there leaving a like, you may as well subscribe also if you have not already. So we're going to get these plays shortly. Before we do so, don't miss out on joining the DubClub. In the DubClub, you get all of my plays sent straight to your phone, and if you use the link in my description or in the top of the comment section, you'll get access to a special offer. There will be a banner that pops up at the bottom of your screen, giving you a special offer. If you click on claim, it will give you 2 different special offers that you can join the DubClub with for a limited time discount. The DubClub, if you connect your Discord to it, gives you access to the Discord, which gives you access to my correlation slips as well as my underdog streaks, community chat, and my contributors plays. We were able to cash a 6-man yesterday over in the DubClub. We have done so in 4 straight days now, and we have also cashed 6-mans in the last 4 days. But we are so close to having multiple 6-man slips hit yesterday. Javier Baez missed by missed by his fan score line there. You have Bellinger missing by 1 RBI there. Flores missing by 1 hit runner RBI. And you also have Chanel there missing by 0.5 fantasy score. So we could have had a ridiculous day yesterday. But we had some really tough misses there, but still, of course, was able to catch one out. Pretty happy with that. So you don't only get those included with the DubClub, you also get access to my underdog streaks, which we are currently 1 pick away from turning $5 into $5,000. I'm just waiting on 1 pick that I absolutely love that just kind of speaks to me on why I want to include them to potentially win $5,000. All these plays have been posted here to the DubClub and the Discord here. So if you had rode with me the entire way, you would have turned $5 into potentially $5,000. And you currently have a $2,100 cash out. But of course, you also get access to my community chat, where you can talk to me and other members about plays or whatever's going on. I'm very responsive in the chat. It's a really fun place to be around, especially with the correlation slips going on PrizePicks every given night, essentially. If you have me in the chat, I'm really responsive. I answer you pretty damn fast. You also, of course, though, get access to my contributors plays from Asmies, Elo, and Emo. These all do amazing work here. Asmies has been crushing it time and time again. He cashed Zato and Corbin yesterday. You also have Elo here with the soccer plays, cashing all the time. His soccer plays are actually insane. Like, people love his plays. So don't miss out on joining. I genuinely do not believe that you will regret joining. I believe I have the best DubClub and premium out there by far. And I'm also one of the more legit ones out there for sure. So go click that link in my description or in the top of the comment section to get access to that special offer that is limited time. Just click on the banner that pops up, just click on claim, and you'll get access to those offers. And now let's get to some free plays. Make sure that you play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe if you have not already. Most important thing though is have those notifications on, that way you get in before these lines get bumped to get removed. Let's get to today's plays. The first play on the NBA board for today's slate over on PrizePicks is going to be over in the points category, because tonight I like Karl-Anthony Towns over his points at 22.5. One of the more popular plays today, but I'm going to hop on board here. I'm going to hop on the cat train here. We're going to go with his points here, which I think he's in a pretty great spot. He's been over this in 57% of the games so far this year, and is coming off a pretty rough series here against Boston. Like, he's only been over this in once of his last 8 games. However, I believe that this matchup is a very, very good one for him, and he's proven to get this one done in the past against Indy, and he's also dominated them in the past. He's had 21, 30, and 40 points in the last 3 games now against the Pacers, and on top of that, he's been great when he sees these high-quality minutes. When he plays at least 32 minutes, that hit rate moves all the way up to about 62%. What I also love too, though, was the usage that he saw in the last series against Boston. So if you look at his usage, it was very, very good. Like, he had at least 23% usage in most of these games here against Boston. So if you factor in games where he has at least 23% usage, which if you don't know is an extremely important metric, it just basically kind of measures how aggressive a player is at basically shooting the basketball. Kind of factors in field goal attempts, free throw attempts, just basically possessions that ends with the ball being in the player's hands, essentially, kind of. But you can see that Karl-Anthony Towns, though, with at least 23% usage and 32+ minutes, is over in 77% of games so far this year. So you can just see the monster hit right there when he has those. And I expect both of these to happen today. I think 32+ minutes is given, as well as having at least 23% usage. I'd be shocked if these things did not happen tonight. He's also covered this in the past 5 previous matchups against the Pacers, when he does have those metrics also. So I think this is a great spot for Karl-Anthony Towns. I don't think this is too high of a line for him. I think the spot where we can get this one done, coming off of kind of what is a buy low spot, I guess that this is, I would consider, with him just having such a rough series last time against Boston. Matchup is a lot better for him. I think there should be a lot more scoring in this matchup, and I think he's in a great spot here to drop some points tonight. I think at least 23 is a not too bad of a line here for Carl Towns. If you're not yet on Sleeper, it is in my opinion one of the best apps out there right now. And if you join using promo code DOMG, you'll get a first deposit match up to $100, and you should also get a free square when you sign up too. They have promos all the time for both new users and current users. Right now for current users, they have a 35% profit boost in the WNBA that you can use until you win. We also have a $5 protected CSGO pick currently on the board also. It's available in most states 18 years and older. It really is a good app in my opinion. You can also get a better payout than an app like PrizePicks. Like, for example, if you like both Brunson and Halliburton tonight, for example, over their points, it pays out a 3.2x over on Sleeper compared to maybe a 3x on PrizePicks. This app is awesome if you want it for yourself. Get it for yourself in my description. Use that promo code DOMG for a free square, a first one deposit up to $100, and you also get these boosts also, the boost and also the protected pick. I should also mention though that if you happen to use promo code DOMG on an app that I'm affiliated with, you can actually get a free month of my DubClub. You get an entire month for free. If you just take a screenshot and send that promo code to domgpropsvip@gmail.com, I will send you back a free month of my DubClub. That includes all these apps that you can see right here if you just happen to use promo code DOMG. Unless it's better, that would be promo code DOMGProps. So just go ahead and shoot me an email, domgpropsvip@gmail.com, once you do use my code on an app. Now, getting to my next play, we're going to head over to the MLB category here. That is because I'm going to go with, in the fantasy score category, I'm going to go with Logan Webb tonight over his fantasy score at 33.5. I think he's in a great spot against Kansas City, who likes to swing pretty damn early in their at-bats. I think he's in a great spot for a couple of reasons here, but first off here, he's been over in 7 out of 10 games so far this year, and including 3 straight games. He also is a big favorite today at home. The Giants are a big favorite today at home, which is massive here for Webb, considering how good he is at home. He's flew over this line in every single home game this year, and pretty much all home games last year. And if you factor in games that they win, he's also been amazing. He's been over this in all but 2 games this year when they win, and last year over in 75%. In home games, though, of course, over in every single home win, and last year over in 8 out of 9 home wins. So there's a lot to like here about Logan Webb here, between him being at home and just such a huge favorite, but also his outs line today is at 18.5. If you don't know anything about pitcher fantasy scores, these guys basically have to go 18 outs if you want to have a chance of going over the fantasy score, typically. But you also have his earned run line here being extremely favored under 2.5, which is a great sign here for the over on the fantasy score. You have the strikeout line being pretty low, though, I will say, at about 5.5, being pretty heavily favored on the under. Not super concerned about that, though, especially if he is able to go about 21 outs in this game, which I think is definitely possible with him being at home. And especially if the Giants are able to get the win in this game here. Especially if their offense is able to produce against Daniel Lynch today, I think that he will be in line for the win here. I think there's a lot of upside here for his fantasy score at 33.5. If you don't know anything about my fantasy score plays, though, we have been dominating these every single day, almost, basically, for the entire year. Nearly every single day, it's felt like. We've been killing these. Our hit rate on these is at least 70%, if not 80% or better. It's ridiculous how well these have gone for us this year. So that's how I built my underdog streak all the way up to the last leg, by the way. Is off of these fantasy scores. Every single play except for one, which was actually Chris Dunn from the Clippers, was using these fantasy score plays. So that's how good they are. And Logan Webb is the next guy in line. I think is in a great spot tonight. I'm going to get to my third play now, and if again you want a third play tomorrow, be sure to leave a like on this video here. 200 likes, and I'll drop a third play tomorrow. Getting to my next play, it's going to be Garrett Crochet over 14.5 pitching outs. This spot looks elite to me. We did the same exact thing yesterday with, I believe it was Luzardo, and we're going to do it right again today with Garrett Crochet. He's at 15 outs in every single game this year, and most games last year for the most part, and when Boston wins, he was over this in 7 out of 9 games, but these 2 games he was pretty much limited in. He only threw, less than 60 pitches in those games, so really, he's over in every single game last year when they won. And a lot of these games that he missed in this mix too here was just limited starts, so he's pretty much covered this in every single game for the most part, because he's thrown at least 88 pitches in every game so far this year. So if you factor in games last year, where he threw at least 88 pitches. He was over in every single game, I believe. So obviously the spot looks absolutely elite to me. I don't know why PrizePicks is putting up these 14.5 outlines as they just removed it from the board as I record this. If that does not go back up onto the board, I like him over 17.5 outs too. I think that spot's also very, very good, as well as his fantasy score at 38.5. So you can kind of pivot to one of those spots too, but obviously it's a lot worse than 14.5. I don't really know why they took it off the board right then, but I mean, it was a pretty elite spot. DubClub was able to get that in at 14.5, but I guess we got to pivot here. I'm okay with the over 17.5 too. I'm also okay with the over fantasy score at 38.5. I've personally locked the fantasy score in, but I think both spots, like I said, are pretty good. In wins this year, he's been over this in 5 straight games. I think 17.5 outs is still very good also. Just like the 14.5, just 14.5 was obviously a lot better, but I think both spots are pretty good though. I'm not done with the free plays yet, but a couple of reminders to join the DubClub. You can get in right now with that special offer if you use the link in my description. Genuinely, I do not believe that you will regret joining. I think you're going to absolutely love the DubClub. Everybody that has joined recently definitely has, especially with all the slips that we have been cashing time and time again. Like, these correlation slips, man, are insane. We have a ton of early MLB games today, so there's going to be a lot of these correlation slips posted pretty early here, so I would recommend joining as soon as possible if you want to get in on these today. You also have my underdog streaks, of course. One pick away from $5,000 off of only $5, which is 1,000 times our money. Pretty insane feat if we were able to complete that. You got my community chat too to talk to me and other members, as well as my contributors' plays too. Just go ahead and join right now with the link in my description and go get in on my plays. But here's some more free plays from the Daily Grind tool. And this tool here can show off the best fit to value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, they love some plays right now in some League of Legends, as well as some CSGO, and even Logan Webb here under Fantasy Score, which I don't love personally, but it can help you find some very, very good value plays. Like if you click on plus V plays, you can filter down to a 2-pick power play or same with a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex. It is really, really awesome tool that can help you find some good value plays. If you want it for yourself, click on the Fantasy Bundle in my description, then scroll down and use promo code DOMG. There's another tool though from the same guy sold separately called the AI Slip Generator, which is over 2,000 units of profit since last year. There are 22 slips currently on the board for apps like PrizePicks and Underdog and Dabble. Right now on PrizePicks, there is a 4-pick power play that I like, which contains some value in some League of Legends, some CSGO, as well as some WNBA and Paige Buchers under 5.5 assists tonight. So it's a really cool tool though. Get it for yourself in my description. Click on the slip generator this time, and then scroll down and use promo code DOMG again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next video. Best of luck. If you want to see me over $5,000 profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right now.